We turned a can of Pillsbury crescent rounds into cinnamon rolls. Let me show you how we did it. Well, I have been super hungry for cinnamon rolls, and we all know the longest part of making cinnamon rolls is making the dough. And so I have had this can of crescent rounds in my refrigerator for a bit, and I don't even really know why I bought it, but I thought, I wonder if we can turn this into cinnamon rolls. So I'm gonna do everything else just like I do cinnamon rolls minus making the dough. So I'm starting with a stick of butter in my bowl, and we both know, I know that you know, and you know that I know, this is way too much butter for one can of these, but don't worry, there's a method to my madness, so I do have a plan. So I just add a bunch of brown sugar. No, I don't measure it. I'm trying to get a consistency, not a certain measurement. So I want it to be thick paste-like. I'm gonna mush all of that together and see if I need more brown sugar. Okay, I want more brown sugar than that. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Now that I've got my paste about the consistency that I want, I'm gonna add in the cinnamon. Again, I'm sorry I don't measure this. Well, I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry I don't have a measurement to tell you. I'm gonna add a little bit of maple extract. I love a maple flavor on a cinnamon roll. That was about a teaspoon. And then, because I don't want more liquid than that, I'm gonna add a little bit of ground vanilla. It's just what you think it is. It's ground vanilla, and it looks like cinnamon. It's the consistency of cinnamon. And mix that all together, and that's gonna be my filling. Okay, so that's my filling. Now I'm gonna lay out these crescent rounds and see if we can make some magic happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna spread some of this on. And I like a thick filling, so I know I am spreading it on thick. That's my plan. It's intentional. Okay, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is I have rough chopped about maybe a little less than a half a cup of pecans. Then I'm just gonna spread that in. I really hope this works. It smells so good, it has to work, right? I'm gonna press that down. Now, I prefer to go ahead and cut the strips, and I'm just gonna follow the seams for the crescent rounds, but I prefer to go ahead and cut it and then roll each one individually, because I feel like when I do that, I don't squish the dough as bad.